Howdy. And what's going on today? It's Friday. Yay, it's Friday. How is everybody? How are you doing? I'm Cathy, representing Sassy Silver Sisters. Oh my goodness. I'm tired already. So what I did this morning was I'm gonna be making cookies, and so this morning I said, let me go ahead, which reminds me, follow Cathy's Cookies and Treats on Facebook. So I said, well, let me go ahead and sift some sugar, some powdered sugar, so that I can make the frosting, and that'll be done. So I get powdered sugar everywhere. It's called Typical. Typical day. Okay, today is May 22nd. It's Friday, May 22nd, 2026. My brother and his woman, C, has left Virginia, going to, I think they're going to stop in Pennsylvania. I'm not sure, but they're on their way to Newfoundland. So, and that's, that's a trip. So I hope you guys are going to have a great weekend, and let me know what you're up to for the weekend. I'm up to a lot. Look at the pin post on Sassy Silver Sisters Facebook, and these odds and ends of things, which are really cute, that I got off TikTok, and I might add more depending. I'll pick a winner. You can comment one time, tell your friends, family, whatever. It's a USA giveaway. I'm not going to be shipping out of the USA because shipping is too much. So you can win all these little odds and ends, and they're all new, of course. Like you got keychains, you got ink pens. I did get a sample of L'Oreal Revitalift. I thought, hey, I can put that in there too. Jewelry. So it's a lot of little fun stuff. Especially if you have a teenager. There's little cow earrings in there. So yeah, it's a lot of little fun stuff, and I'll add to it if I get anything else from the TikTok shops. Because if you do reviews and stuff, a lot of times they will offer you the opportunity to do some searches on TikTok, and then you could win some, dollar type stuff. Let me see. I thought they had quit, but then a couple times they did wait a minute, let me look. Let me search. Let me see. Best. Okay, then we'll see if they offer it. Okay. So, hang on. I'm trying to look to see what I got next coming in. I have a couple of things coming in, but I don't remember. Don't remember. I gotta find there we go. Okay, TikTok shop updates. Oh, I just picked this up, so it's still out in the car. So it's a, rate this product. It's a lash brush, something. It's a makeup brush. So, odds and ends of every once in a while they offer you do this many searches and you get $3 off of a TikTok shop. But you got to watch what you're doing, because even though you see an advertisement for something, it says free shipping. It's free shipping under conditions. So you have to watch. Some things is free shipping and some things not. And you usually just, well, I usually just pay a penny for it. But then you got to make sure you leave reviews. And then you'll continue to get a few chances to win $3 off the TikTok shop. So that's where that is. So anyway, so what are you guys doing today? There is, let's see, I'm checking. Okay. So we've got a few chores to do. We've got to replace ink cartridges, check the dryer vents, stuff like that. So hopefully, let me see what the weather's going to be, because I have no idea. Alexa, what's the weather in Culpeper, Virginia?
Right now in Culpeper, it's 54 degrees Fahrenheit with showers.
Showers.
Today's forecast has rainy weather, with a high of 59 degrees and a low of 53 degrees. One more thing, I have a morning updates routine that...
Alexa, no, stop. Alexa, tell me a rainy day joke.
I tell you an umbrella joke, but it might go over your head.
That's cute. That is cute. Okay, now I'm getting all my bright ideas. Anyway, before you do anything with your cottage food business, you have to clean your kitchen. So I guess it's a good thing that I'm forced. And I've also got to work on my reselling. So you can follow Cathy's Online Sales on Facebook. I got to work on that. You just have to have time for everything. Always have to have time. So on Fridays, I don't really do a whole lot. I just want to say hi to everybody. Oh, shoot. I just saw a note. Hang on. I'm a note taker, y'all. I don't know about you. Okay. This is, I don't know how long I'll be able to do this, but this is, they want you to forget. That's why I have notes. When I order something from Amazon, I don't get Amazon Prime because I don't order enough. Maybe later on in life, for the cookies or something, I do order a lot, but not like as a steady kind of thing. So what I do is if you don't have Prime, they always offer you Prime free for 7 days, free for a month, free whatever. So I take advantage of that, but I have to write myself a note to cancel it, or they're going to charge me the $14.99 or whatever it is. I don't know what it is. So yeah, that's why I have my very important note to make sure that I cancel, because you can cancel anytime. It says cancel anytime, so that's what I'm gonna do. And same way with BJ's. BJ's has a membership, and if you let your membership, since I don't shop enough at BJ's, but I'm going to start because I want to check into some things. But anyway, if you have a BJ's membership, let it expire. Plan it this way. Let it expire. When you let it expire for a month or two, they offer you discounts to come back. Mom just got hers expired, and so she just got a notice for a $5 membership. It only lasts a year, and they'll probably raise it, but I always let it expire. That way they'll offer you different things for, I plan it that way. That way they offer you different things. I don't usually renew the BJ's since I don't shop as much. I usually don't use the BJ's membership, but maybe once or twice a year. And so it's not worth it to me to pay $50 or whatever. To me, it doesn't seem worth it. But if I have to shop there every month, it would be worth it. So I let it run out, and then they want you to come back, and it's like, okay. But I'll check it out and see what they have for, because that's the place that you want to buy your paper goods. At least. So anyway, okay, what is everybody, I want you to tell me what you're doing this weekend, because I'm nosy. This weekend is cookie weekend for me. I'm also trying to plan a 4th of July cookie offer. So we'll see. July 1st, the new rules are going to be out for this year for Virginia, and so that's going to be good for me, because I can ship. I could take orders online, and I'll be able to ship anywhere in Virginia. Then they talk about a lot of scammers, so I don't know. But I have places for anybody that does treats or anything like that. Just keep in mind that if you make a lot, they're telling you to, if somebody orders, you need to get a what do you call it? You need to get money down before you even start. They said at least the amount of product, the ingredients and all that, because there's a lot of scammers who order online and then cancel the order after you've already made the product. So I'm going to be working on that. I'm going to be working on, in June, it's going to be the website and all that. So anyway, so anybody in Virginia, hey, follow Cathy's Cookies and Treats. It's another part-time job. Okay, what else did I want to tell you guys? I forgot. I do have some chores to do on a rainy day, indoor chores on a rainy day, so we'll see. When y'all see this video, like it, comment, share, whatever. On Fridays, I'm only here for a few minutes because I want to say hey to everybody. I'm also encourage you to follow. Well, hey, Suzette. Encourage everybody to follow so that it can build our whatever up. I also happen to think about the Amazon, thinking of Amazon. I happen to think that I need to readjust. Here we go with the notes. Re-examine. Because I like to do reviews. We used to do them together, but the girls retired. Let's see, updates. Update the Amazon. List. That way, when stuff comes in, I don't have to go hunting for reviews. You know what I mean? Even though I like doing it, I liked up. And something else. I was looking at, somehow I rolled across this video of ways to see TJ Maxx has secrets to their way of doing things. And they said if you look at their there's a number on the tag. If it ends in 1, it's not original. If it ends in 2, it's original. I don't know. And they also said if you, I live near a TJ Maxx, so now I'm curious. They also said if you do the hanger theory, which is if it's hanging on a wire hanger, black hanger, or like in the kids' place, they've got these little quilted type hangers. They are more expensive product, and so you need to check that out. I don't know, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go over there one day when I have time and check it out and see what I find. This one lady did that with the hanger thing in the kids section, and she found name brand, because they sell name brand stuff, and so she found a name brand whatever sweater or something for a little kid, that, you know, size 3 or whatever, and it had been put on clearance, so that was even better, for like $3. And as a reseller, I look into things like that. So it's just something. It's the thrill of the hunt, y'all. That's what I like to do. What are you doing this weekend, Suzette? What are you doing? I know Suzette, anybody that pops in, say hi to Suzette. Her internet goes in and out like mine does too. Probably because of weather or something. I don't know, but it does. It goes every once in a while. I'll get a little notice that says, what does it say? Oh, lost network connection. I'm going, what do you mean? So it pops in and out for whatever reason. I know one time the internet box was smoking. And so now I've got PTSD from that, because I'm going, good thing I was home, probably would have caught on fire. So I had to return it and exchange it, rather. So now I'm afraid of the internet box. So I get internet only, guys. So when I watch a show that's on a paid channel, I have to pay for the channel because I don't have the TV portion of it. So I get on internet only. Lemon jam. Where are you getting the lemons? Do you have a lemon tree? And I was thinking I might take some clothes when I go over to Mom's and load. But I don't want to use her dryer, so we got to check all the vents first. And once we check all the vents and stuff, then we'll narrow it down because her dryer takes twice as long. So we're going to narrow it down. So I might take a load of clothes over there while I'm hanging out at her house and just bring them here and do my thing here. I don't know. We'll see. It might not be worth it because it's raining. I don't want to drag a bunch of stuff around. 2 bags full. Good for you. You're lucky. You're lucky. I don't know how you do that, but I always keep the citrus peelings. I put them in the freezer. And then when I want to put water on the stove or whatever to put moisture in the air, I put the citrus, and it makes the house smell good. I put the citrus in it. Mom's doing pretty good. She's got the head cold. Rhonda's got the head cold. Everybody's got the head cold. So I call myself Typhoid Mary because I didn't know I had a cold. I still have a sinus issue. Went on antibiotics, did all that, felt better, but it's coming back. I mean, so I've got allergy testing. I hope I don't get disappointed. But the doctor said, yeah, the doctor said, I like doing that. And it doesn't, anyway, the doctor said, go ahead to the allergist. Because whatever showed up, something. So, yeah, I've always done that. I've always either put cinnamon in the water or then every once in a while you get oranges or whatever, and I don't want to waste. So I'm going, okay, I'll put this in the water too, like potpourri type stuff. So whenever I get citrus, that's what I do, if I remember. I've also done apple peelings because I don't eat the peelings of the apples anymore because of craziness. Oh, you did? Well, I had the blood work done first, and the blood work asked for specific things in the area, and that's not it. It didn't show anything. But there's a specific number that he said I need to go see an allergist because there's this number. I don't know. And so I'll find out. Now with Rhonda, she said they wouldn't do the skin test on her. So they're probably going to do a skin test. And as long as insurance pays for it, yeah. So, but my sinuses, all year, I have problems all year. So we're going to find out. We're going to narrow it down. And then we'll go from there. I'll make a decision of what I want to do. So I knew a lady. She was in her 60s, I think. She said she ended up getting the shots and it saved her day. And my grandson's got the shots, to build up immunity. And so I don't know. I don't know. It depends on what the insurance pays for. But I can't keep getting sinus infections. That's not good. I've had them all my life since I was a teenager. And I'm getting older now. This is getting ridiculous. I don't like this. And you can't take antibiotics all your life. So I fight it until I can't fight it anymore. And then I go to the doctor. And he's probably just shaking his head. I said, I'm telling you. And when I went, they tested me for flu and virus, and it was nothing. So, I'm getting the blame for everybody being sick. And I probably, had something on top of it because that's the way I do things. I get so sick. I went to the emergency room one time. My back was killing me, and it felt like kidneys and all this stuff. So that he checked, kind of found out I had an ear infection. I didn't even know I had an ear infection. I was hurting so bad. I'm trying to get it to where I know what to do. Do you know what I mean? I already know April and May are bad for me. I already know that. And I already know that when the heat kicks in the wintertime, when you have to turn the heat on, I already know it's too dry for me. So that's the reason I save the citrus peelings and stuff like that. If you're going to boil water, you might as well smell something pretty. And my granddaughter gave me a big quart jar, I think it's quart, anyway, or a pint of potpourri. and I've used a lot of that. And so yeah, and that I usually save in the winter time. I don't know. One day. But I'm not totally, but I'm getting there. And I've already been on antibiotics and everything. So the rain helps because it keeps whatever's floating in the air, whatever pollen, it keeps it down. Hopefully it washes it off the trees. But I always have a problem April and May. And so they can test that. And it's probably tree pollen or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, Rhonda says she likes this office. I'm going to the same one. And I didn't know which one she was going to, but this was the soonest I could get in. So that's on the 26th, I think. And so we'll find out. I'll let y'all know, because this is driving me crazy. 26th is a Tuesday, yep. Because they're only open on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which are the best days for me. As long as I don't have another appointment, it's the best day for me. I didn't think I was going to be able to be here today. It was depending on whether or not, how early in the morning my brother left. I said, well, I saw him yesterday. If you're leaving early in the morning, you ain't seeing me. And so they left about 8:30. And that's not too early, but it kind of is. I did wake up at 5 o'clock this morning and went back to sleep. I'm going, good grief. All right, so on Fridays we have affirmation cards. And let's see. I've been sitting here shuffling. I allow myself to be happy no matter what. I like that one. That's a good one. You can talk yourself into it. I don't care what the problem is. You can figure it out. And then they got this little, looks like an apple, but it's a heart. Yep. I allow myself to be happy no matter what. The older you get, you figure out how to turn it around so that you're not upset all day. Or, I mean, you know, when you have a death in the family, that's something different. But if you're upset or angry or whatever, you switch it up. So I used to go down the road and a bad thought would hit my head. I go, snap out of it. We're not doing this today. Okay, so I guess I'm going to get off here and see y'all on Sunday. Say hi to everybody on Sunday morning. And yeah, Rhonda has this. Rhonda and Leroy and the girls at the office have this horrible head cold. And Mom has it, but you know what? She's a fighter. Yeah, that's what I think, Suzette. I think if you mind over matter. What is that saying? Mind over matter. What is that saying? Mind over matter. If it matters, you don't mind. What? Something like that. Let me see what the saying is. Mind over matter. I think that's the saying. Of course, there's a song. That's a song. I don't want to see it. Mind over matter. There's a saying. Mind over matter means... Mind over matter. If it matters, you don't mind. Something like that. Mind over matter. I'm trying to find it. It's a phrase. But I can't find it. Mind over matter. You never can find what you're looking for. How about that? Quotes. Mind over matter quotes. Mind over matter. Okay, where are they? Yeah. Mark Twain said, age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. That's what I'm thinking of. It's mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Another one says, the body achieves what the mind believes. I believe that. Somebody says, I'm not the strongest, I'm not the fastest, but I'm really good at suffering. Oh my gosh, playful sarcasm. What does it say? If you don't like me, remember it's mind over matter. I don't mind and you don't matter. That's being sarcastic. Okay, I'm going to let you off here. I'm glad you popped in. Anybody pops in later, say hi to Suzette. Everybody have fun. And like Suzette says, speak only good over yourself. Thanks, everybody.